Bene, siamo arrivati adesso all'ultimo intervento prima della pausa caffè. Abbiamo detto che CyberSEC è una conferenza internazionale. So, and now, with great pleasure, I would like to introduce Igli Tafa, the Director General of the National Cybersecurity Authority of Albania. Mr. Tafa, welcome to the CyberSEC2025. The title of his speech is Cybersecurity Challenges in Albania in front of advanced technologies. Mr. Tafa, the floor is yours.
I want to start with a big sorry that I have to switch this beautiful language that I have heard in Italian. I understand Italian, but I'm not confident to speak in front of you in Italian language. I hope to understand me in English. It's my great pleasure and great honor to be here. I'm Igli Tafa, Director General of National Cybersecurity Authority of Albania. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for invitation. Thank you, organizers, for this big conference. I'm very happy to see all of you and to see such companies which are presented here that are very important for create a cyberspace ecosystem in the world. I belong to a small country. We are very small compared with you. Italy is a big country. Always we consider Italy as a grande fratello, a big brother, because we are we have a very rich history together. 100 years ago, we have been always very close. And I pick up some examples. 40% of cuisine in Albania is from Italy. So Italian influence is very prominent in Albania. And beside this, 40% of business that operate in Albania are from European Union, and more than 50% of them are from Italy. So Italy is very prominent in Albania. But I want to say that since we are a small country, we have had experience with cyber attacks. As you are aware, maybe you have heard that we have been under the attack of one state called Iran. Iran has attacked us frequently, every month. Every sector of Albania has been under the attack of Iran. Beside Iran, we have had Russia, North Korea, but Iran has been always prominent to attack Albania. The reason? Because for humanity's sake, we have sheltered the opposition of Iran in Albania. Since we have sheltered these persons, which are the opposition of Iran, we have been under the severe attacks. One of the attacks that I remind now, and maybe you are aware, is in July 22, where the goal of Iran, 4 groups of which were directly connected with the intelligence service of Iran based on the FBI report and Microsoft report, was to paralyze our digital infrastructure. As I mentioned, we are a small country, but in digitalization we have done good work, very great work. This is due to the vision of our Prime Minister. I am talking as a politician here. I'm not very technical, even though that my background is computer science and cybersecurity. For 13 years I've worked in cybersecurity as a business and professor, but now I'm with another position. So the vision of Prime Minister of Albania is to digitalize everything. So we have digitalized more than 97% of public services in Albania. So we are like Estonia in Albania. And so the impact that Iran tried to destroy digital infrastructure of Albania was very crucial for Albania. Beside this, we had attacks to intelligence systems, to law enforcement agencies, to bank sector, energy sector, telecommunication sector, transport sector. I cannot say that is there any sector without impact from Iran. I want to highlight something that Italy has stand close with us in one of the attacks that we have had in one of the independent institutions, and I want to thank all of you and thank the Cybersecurity Center of Italy, which support us to overcome one of the problems in one institution. Thank you very much for this. Why Albania is important? We are a small country, but we are located in the Western Balkan. You know how dynamic is Western Balkan, how dramatically change the politics in Western Balkan. We are not Slavic, but we are surrounded from Slavic countries, and we have not, let's say, very tight connection with the policies that comes from Slavic countries. However, we consider all the Western Balkan countries as our friends, and due to this reason, we have started and we collaborate with them in a weekly manner. We share threads in which we receive to all the Western Balkan countries. Because, as I mentioned, attacks which might originate due to geopolitical reason in Albania mostly originate from groups which related with Russia. I'm very careful, groups. So with Iran we had sponsor state attack. With Russia we have just groups which are related with specific segments in Russia, not state. We have been under the attack of them due to the situation, especially where the situation between Serbia and Kosovo goes not good. We have always attacks. And some of the sectors that we have been under the attack of Russia are transport, our financial sector, insurance company, and so on and so forth. So we have a clear strategy how to protect from these institutions, from this attack. And we have invested in technology, and I encourage all of these companies to turn the head to Albania and to Western Balkan, because we have imposed, as a national cybersecurity authority, investment in technology as is mandatory based on the cybersecurity law that we have launched last year, which we put as a mandate that all the sectors to invest in technology based on the gap that we have evidenced. We have evidenced a big gap in technology in different sectors, and they are forced to invest in technology, in cutting-edge technology, for sure. In the quantum computing technology, it's a big challenge, but for modernize their infrastructure, they are imposed to them. Of course, we have imposed to invest in capacity building. We are a small country, and I guess all the Western Balkans suffer from this. Even maybe the Italy is suffering from the capacity workforce. Only based on an analysis that we have done, we have analyzed 88 institutions, and we have highlighted more than 355 person workforce that missing in the cybersecurity, only with 88. But how many institutions we cover? So far we cover roughly 200, but this number will going to be extended soon, and this number might reach up to 1,000. So we need to collaborate how to manage this, how to treat, how to control this, because it's very difficult. So the collaboration with the business is one of the points that we consider as very important, and this is in the law of cybersecurity that of Albania to collaborate with partners with to have a partnership with the business in order to analyze the gaps, to do penetration testing, to have a conformity for all the technology and systems, and to create a safety digital space for our infrastructure. Just to pick up one example, only within 6 months of last year, 3 companies of energy invest more than 10 million euro for cybersecurity. So please turn ahead to Albania, because this is a vision of Prime Minister, is a vision of Albanian government to create a digital space which is modern and which is resilient against the attack. The reason is because we are under the attack of state sponsor, and due to these circumstances we have this problem, and we invest. I cannot say that we are like Israeli, but we work closely with Israel in the cybersecurity, and so we have gained a lot of experience that we are eager to share with all the Western Balkans, and why not with the European Union. But unfortunately, I want to share one concern. Maybe you can help. Unfortunately, Albania has a door closed to get project of Digital European program from European Union. Even though that we have invested a lot and we have this vision, unfortunately, Albania is excluded from this. I guess that this is not fair. And maybe this is a moment to launch this and to seek for your support in order to support for being part of a cyber project launched from European Union. And something else is that we have a very good expertise. As I mentioned, circumstances create this opportunity. We have analyzed, we know very good Iranian because the reason is, as I mentioned, is we have had attack. And we have had collaboration with state. We have a very clear and deep knowledge about the activity of Iran. Please utilize this opportunity. We are ready to contribute. We have platforms which are very modern, thanks to the support of US State Department. And we are very eager to share with all other countries, include even maybe even Italy, which is a very rich country, might need this platform to utilize, and we are very happy to share with it. So recently we have had some attacks, as I mentioned, from Russia, from Russian group, and from North Korea. In October, we had attack from in one hospital, is in the level of cyber terrorism. The hospital collapsed, and North Korea attacked us. And Russia attacked us, especially after some agreement that we had with President Zelensky. So I want not to talk a lot. I have to talk. I might talk a lot, but I don't want to expend more time in Albania, why Albania is important in the Western Balkan, and why it's very important to have such kind of collaboration between the European Union and Albania. But I want to highlight that we are very proud and very happy that we have a signed agreement with the National Cybersecurity Authority of Italy in last November, and we hope to extend this collaboration and to get the beneficiary in mutual beneficiary by each other. So ultimately, I want to say that the penetration of digital technology in Albania is not merely a technical mandate, but a reaffirmation of our commitment to national integrity, economic stability, and the protection of our citizen rights. So, as we navigate the complexity of the digital frontier, our resolve is clear: to harness the power of cutting-edge technology while decisively countering those who would undermine our national security. So together, and for me it's very clear, and I guess for everybody, that the cybersecurity is not a local vision, it's a global vision. So if you exclude one country or a group of countries from cybersecurity, in fact, we're doing a mistake. It is my opinion, because it's like nuclear bomb, nuclear energy, nuclear power, that if one country build, establish, set up a nuclear sector or nuclear power system, it should take consideration all the other countries. This is cybersecurity. Since we have more than 40% of European Union business which operate in Albania, and the same might be even in other countries, I guess that cybersecurity should be a process and inclusive project which involve all of this country as a part of beneficiary from project of EU. So I'm confident that together we will ensure that our country and Albania not only withstand the challenges of today, but also sets a standard for secure and resilient digital governance for the future. Thank you again very much for the invitation, and it's my great pleasure to listen all the colleagues and I guarantee you that I understand Italian language. I'm a bit not secure to speak Italian. Grazie mille.
Thank you, Mr. Tafa. Thank you for being here with us today. Ha ricordato anche l'importante protocollo d'intesa firmato con la nostra ACN. Carissimi, è il momento della pausa caffè.